Hitender Sharma was cruising down Highway 401 from Toronto to Windsor when a phone call from a private investigator abruptly shattered the monotony of the road and his peace of mind. The investigator's words hit like a thunderclap. Fraudsters had hijacked his holding company and were trying to leverage its crown jewel, a $12 million mortgage-free commercial property in Mississauga, for a massive cash payout. Sharma's world tilted. He turned his car around, his thoughts spinning faster than the tires beneath him. By the next morning, he confirmed the worst. Someone had altered his company's Ontario corporation record, changing the listed director and address. But Sharma wasn't the only victim. According to Brian King, a private investigator specializing in white-collar crime, Sharma's property was just one of several across the GTA, targeted by a shadowy group that assumed control of legitimate companies in order to finance or sell their properties. In one alarming case, a Caledon property was successfully sold for $5 million without the rightful owner ever knowing. The scam was slick, exploiting a flaw in Ontario's digital business registry system, which had gone live in 2021 with the aim of making corporate filings easier, unfortunately for fraudsters too. The key to it all? A company key, a digital PIN meant to secure access to corporate records. New businesses received this key automatically. Older ones, like Sharma's, had to request it. But loopholes in the verification process allowed fraudsters to claim affiliation and have the key sent to new email addresses by citing publicly available filing data. Sharma, whose key wasn't issued until April 2024, suspects the criminals beat him to it months earlier, exploiting both the system's weak security and its murky accountability. When he asked the Ministry of Public and Business Service Delivery how the hijacking could happen, he was told to talk to Dye & Durham, the private service provider through which the changes were filed. But Dye & Durham, in turn, pointed the finger back at the ministry. Sharma was left in limbo, holding a $12 million asset on paper, but unsure who really controlled it. "We are open to any kind of fraud, and there's no recourse," he said. Experts like Mike Gropp, a cybersecurity advisor, say this breach was no surprise. It was a predictable failure of a system that relies on flimsy security questions instead of strong authentication. Gropp likens it to locking your door and putting the key under the mat, and urges the government to implement real-time change alerts, multi-factor authentication, and change delays to prevent future fraud. While Sharma's property remains unsold and mortgage-free for now, the incident underscores a sobering reality. With the right combination of public information and bureaucratic weakness, a determined fraudster can seize control of a business and nearly walk away with millions. For Sharma and many others like him, the fight to reclaim what's theirs is far from over.